BevShots are your favorite beverages, shot under a microscope and featured as modern art. Really, those three lines just kind of explain it all. I was a business consultant for Florida State in, when was it, 2008, and my job at Florida State was to see what research they could spin off into startup companies. And that's when I came across Michael Davidson's images.
So we basically make crystals on a microscope slide, and we put them in a microscope and we polarize the light. And the type of colors that arise from that are due to interference patterns. And most people don't know what that is, but it's related to the type of color that you see when you see an oil slick or on a highway or a soap bubble. And that's the way these are. So these images are not computer manipulated. They're what we see in the microscope. The alcohols themselves, the vodka, the tequila, we can sometimes freeze those. We sometimes spray those on silicone. We use a lot of different techniques to try to get a pretty colored image. In terms of the mixed drinks that have sugar and fruit juices and things like that in them, we can often just freeze them and let them crystallize and then photograph them. With wines, we can just place a couple drops on a microscope slide and wait 6 to 10 months and we'll get beautiful crystals.
So I said there has to be an opportunity where you have artwork that has an easy to explain story so that the masses can understand it and enjoy it versus just a few people that understand art.
As a designer, I'm always looking for new ideas and concepts. I like the idea of being able to choose your colors. You know, there's just so many different color options to work with. Our concept here, I liked it because it looked like a flower. And that's the reason why I selected this one. And that's the great thing about the BevShots is the shapes are just kind of endless.
They're intended as sort of an art form, but when you look at them, they have definite crystalline patterns in them. So one of the things that interests me is to see the different types of crystal motifs that we can pull out of these type of images. That's from a scientific point of view. In terms of just a layman's point of view, I like them because they're pretty pictures of alcohol. They were very difficult to get, and they're unique because nobody else so far has been able to come up with a collection this large.
The future of where we want to take the company is to have these on products or on fashion items that everyone can potentially use. We just recently started putting them on coasters, which are kind of a natural kind of extension. But even getting into things like, say, scarves for women or jewelry. And who knows where it'll kind of take us. We're kind of in experimental mode right now, but really I think it's just seeing what products end up sticking and then kind of see where it goes. Be sure to decorate responsibly.